Hey
Yeah,
man,
man,
you
we're
feel me?
back with another one.
Another banger.
Yeah,
Welcome back to the Called Out podcast, where we are here to call out the youth. Truth to the youth. You get me? Type
yeah.
beat. We're gonna be talking about the schooling system today.
Yeah, but
Something we all went through.
before that, we just want to welcome the new people who are watching. Um, as Ephraim said here,
Yeah.
it's a called out show.
Hey
So
man.
let's get to it.
Without further ado, play the intro. Ah. Okay. So, schooling system, Brody. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, man. You know, school in general, I'll say school is okay.
Mm.
But to a certain extent, we have to come to a realization that um school does not teach people how to be millionaires, or let me not say millionaires, how to be financially stable
Mm.
by like the age of 19, 20, the early ages.
Yeah.
But then it teaches us how to, work. I don't want to say work a 9 to 5, because obviously there's going to be those people who are going to go into business and that.
Mm.
But I feel like for mostly the most important part like of school is to teach people how to work a 9 to 5 job,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And what's your intake about that?
Bro, for me, I would like to start off by saying I do think school has a lot of positives.
Yeah.
It does have a lot of positives. It instills good discipline. It teaches you to wake up in the morning, not to be lazy.
Facts.
But at the same time, I do have a lot of problems with the school system. You get me?
Oh,
For me, it's a system that I feel, I don't want to say it's built to oppress you, but even if you look back to the roots,
yeah.
like I was doing some research, right? I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go deep into the research right now. It's a situation of, it's a system that was created to create slaves.
Yeah.
The original intention,
Yeah.
you feel me? It wasn't
Facts.
originally intended for us to all become nice, rich, financially free.
Yeah.
it, it's not one
It,
of
it's
them.
for you to, like I said, be financially stable so
Yeah.
you can, l- live, work until like 65, retire, instead of just having money by like the age of 20,
Bro, you
21,
feel
bro.
me? Like,
You know,
mine's from the age of 20 now. But my thing is, bro, they don't even teach you like financial literacy.
yeah.
And even if you look at business classes in school, they're not teaching you anything that will get you something. The books are outdated. Money these days is made through the internet. The books won't tell you that. The book won't teach you about drop shipping. It won't teach you about trading. It won't teach you how.
The new ways how to make
You
money.
feel me?
It's always
Back
to the roots. Back to
Back
the
to the
roots.
roots.
Yeah. Let's see what the stats say.
What did the
Let's
stats
see.
say?
Let's see what
Let's see what the stats are saying.
the information that was given to us.
Okay, schools generally feel like a prison, and here I am today to tell you exactly what they have in common. Let's get it started. Hey, hey. Okay, first fact. In general, schools are overcrowded, and students are locked in a building from Monday to Friday for at least 6 to 7 hours every day, rain or shine. And during lunch, the students are fed repulsive meals. Some schools have metal detectors. Brother, we have our experiences with
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah.
You feel me?
Shout out to you guys.
Bro, so before we move on, what's your intake on that? Schools being overcrowded. Obviously, not all schools, you get your private institutions, but generally.
Schools being overcrowded. Okay, I'll say that it is kind of a bad thing, because I wouldn't say I want attention, but then not any, there's people there who want attention, and that's how naughty kids are uprising, because then obviously you want to be seen out there, you want to be the top dog.
So you go and create a
So
name for
you
yourself in
you're
the wrong
gonna
ways.
obviously you're gonna do something that's against the school rules, so the teachers can be like, oh, this guy's a trouble kid. That's where you get your attention. You understand?
I feel you, but I feel like to some extent, yes, we all need attention to some extent.
Yeah, we do.
But I would play devil's advocate in this situation.
How so?
So I would say it could also be seen as a good thing.
Okay.
Because in this day and age, we need to remember that we are just a number. You are just another human being among a population of 7 going on to 8 billion people.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if you are craving for attention in school to the point where you start acting out, bro, to be honest with you, you won't survive in the world.
Exactly. That's how it is, because then obviously in matric you're gonna be up there. Then after matric, bro, it's rock bottom again. When you
No one knows you.
yeah, when you finish school, bro, you you're part of everyone else, bro. You're starting from the bottom. You're a kid again.
Yeah.
So all that things, bro, it's not gonna really help in the future.
Facts. You get me? And bro, that's why I be saying school has its positives
Yeah.
and it has its negatives. You feel me? Would you argue that school is like prison, like the stats over here say? Because obviously,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
before we continue, I just want to make it very clear: this is not from a verified source. We are looking at a blog, but I do believe that what this person says holds some weight to it and it has some truth to it. That's why we are exploring these. Continue.
What is the question again?
I was asking, do you agree with the fact that school could be a prison system?
Yeah. I mean, from my past experience, I'm not gonna disclose the school I went to. Um, but it's a very good school.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So, if you know, you know. If you don't, forget about it. But like, yeah, I feel like, because now you need a hall pass,
Bro.
because like then meaning they're monitoring every move you do. It's for your safety.
It's for your own safety.
It's for your safety, but then they're monitoring every single thing you do. Bro, you need a whole pause just to go to the bathroom. In grade 11 and matric year, I never had a diary, bro.
Bro.
I never had that.
I
Whoop.
lost it.
Bro, like,
Hugs.
that's what I feel like that's the only thing I can come up with right now. I feel like there's more to it, but that's the main thing that came up to my mind.
The whole process.
Yeah.
And
What's your understanding about that?
bro, so to an extent, yes, like you were saying, whole passes, bro.
Yeah.
Big issue in my mind. I don't understand why there needs to be such control over them. You feel me? They don't teach us how to make our own choices.
You know what just popped up? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
What do you say?
Bro, the hair cutting.
Nah, that's wild.
Bro,
That's
like,
mad.
obviously, I don't know. I don't understand why. I mean, if you're a teacher and or a principal and you're gonna come through this video, please just drop down in the comments and tell us why do children have to cut their hair to a certain length?
9 to 5.
Exactly.
And
what
now-
happens? What happens in prison?
Now you can argue that 9 to 5s are prison as well.
Exactly.
Strict times. You have lunch at a specific time. You have to be back at work at this time. You can't. Brody.
He just said you have to have lunch at a specific time. What does school do?
Yeah.
You have lunch at a specific
Break.
time, and what calls you back to your classes?
A bell. What calls the prisoners back to their cells, bro?
A bell.
Wildest thing ever, I swear. For me, like I said, bro, we're not even speaking from verified sources here, but
Yeah.
common sense and one's own intellect should be able to tell you that something is not right here. You were saying.
Yeah, no, with all this being said, would you take your child to a school?
Interesting question. Interesting question. And I feel like this is where I could sound like a hypocrite
No way.
because I don't advocate for school. But to be honest with you, yes, I would. And let me tell you why, right? I wouldn't take them until matric. Okay, I would.
Okay.
But let me put it like this. I will put my child in school for the sake of discipline and knowing your boundaries. But at home, I will reinforce the idea that you have to be creative.
Yeah.
You get me? Think outside of the box. Don't lose yourself, your creativity due to the schooling system.
Oh yeah.
Bro, like My brother was telling me the other day, they have a maths or Afrikaans teacher, right? And that teacher was telling them that, bro, I don't believe in the school system.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Crazy.
A teacher is telling you she doesn't believe in the school system. What now? I'm so lost.
But she's a teacher, though.
But she's a teacher. I was also asking him, like, she sounds like a hypocrite. But
I mean, he's chasing the bread. She chasing the
at the end
bread.
of the
Shut
day,
up. Hey, it's not our business.
why is that? You feel
We
me?
don't judge here. Yeah. As you're saying,
Nah. So as I was saying, bro, about my child, my bad, bro.
when you do, yeah, and not as in you have a child.
Yeah,
When you do,
eventually, eventually. So, um, I will keep reinforcing the idea. As I said,
okay.
I will make it very clear to them that they, yes, strive to do your best,
Yeah, for sure.
but don't let your marks determine how you think about yourself.
Yeah.
Because some people, I promise you, in school they're retarded.
There's a question. What did you say again?
So marks wise, don't let your marks.
You know, I know he's gonna watch this. Imani and I were chatting. When was it? When did I get my cut? I don't know. But whenever I got my cut,
Friday.
it was Friday. Yeah, I was with him. I met him, and he was like, someone sent him a message asking, "Does marks define who you are?"
Deep.
I said no. Marks don't define who you are. But like I couldn't get like a backbone to that, bro. I had something, but I know because I feel like, hey man, you know what you're capable of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, there's people who do not study, and obviously they're gonna get bad marks. There's those who don't study and still get good marks,
Yeah. Yeah.
but then still does not define who you are because you can still study and get higher marks.
Bro, that's what I was saying. In school, sorry about that. In school, some people will appear to be retarded. You feel me? You'll think like this guy. You'll genuine chat. You think this guy has no brains, bruv.
Yeah,
But then at the end of the day, he's a millionaire. How? He was doing crypto on the side. He doesn't care about school.
Yeah.
Or his passion is clothing.
yeah,
He didn't want to focus on school. He wanted to start his own brand. Or, bro, be creative. That's what I'm saying. Don't let your marks define who you are.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I love about my father, bro. My father kept reinforcing that
Yeah.
with me. You feel me? It's
No,
not like
no.
I was doing bad, but he was like, son, I understand that you're up until 4 a.m. studying,
yeah.
but it's,
Sometimes it's not worth it.
it doesn't decide who
Brother,
you are.
go get your sleep.
You feel me? And at the end of the day, my dad knew what kind of person I am.
Yeah.
He knows, bro. I don't even like school, bro. He knows what my passion is. You can
Who
ask
likes
this,
school?
brother.
Yeah, no one likes school,
Bro. You can ask this bro right here, bro.
Yeah.
Well, ecom, SMMA, trading, we're doing all of it. Property development, those are our passions. So I am here to advise you and to let you know that school is not the end of the road.
Yeah, if you're doing bad in school, don't beat yourself up to that. Don't drop out of school though. Just know there's alternative routes. I was about to say route. There's alternative routes to making money. School is not the only way that can help you get money in the foreseeable future.
Facts, don't drop out. I don't think it'll be worth it. Definitely not. Just stay in school, but like we said, bro, just remember it's not the end of the road.
You remember there was a thing that said you can like basically finish school in grade 9 and get a certificate.
Yeah, you get a certificate.
They're implementing it again now.
Really?
Apparently you can actually get a certificate in grade 9.
Okay, but do you think at that point you're being lazy or you know what you want? It's either you're being lazy.
Bro, you haven't picked your subjects yet, bro.
You-
You don't know what you want in life. You want to drop out already.
But there is a rare occasion where someone knows early. For example, I knew from grade 9 that I wanted to do property development.
No.
And I aligned myself to that goal. You get me? So, what would you say about certificates in grade 9?
No, I do not agree with it totally.
Elaborate.
I do not agree. What do you mean you want to get a certificate in grade 9 and you want to finish school in grade 9?
Mm.
You understand? I mean, obviously, we're chatting about how, let me say, disadvantages of school. I was not going to say what I wanted to say. I'll say, obviously, disadvantages of school. But, like, I feel like you should get more experience, especially, like, going to grade 10, 11 at matric.
Because if we're being honest, in grade 9, you haven't even experienced life
Nah,
yet.
grade 9 was still light, bro. You know,
There was no
from
temptation.
grade 10 onwards, bro, that's when you're like, yeah, nah, school is getting tough now. That's where you have to sit down and actually be like, okay, I have to take stuff serious now.
Okay. But I will say this. Obviously my co-host over here doesn't agree. I don't know if I agree or not. I'm very on the fence with this one, but what I will say is that if you do decide that in grade 9 you know what you want to do, just don't go home and sit around and be a bum. You feel me? Don't go home, be lazy and play PlayStation all day. Yeah, I'm playing FIFA. Nah, nobody cares about you. You feel me? Just get to work then. Start doing something productive. Read a book a day. I don't know. Do something, bro. Because that's the crazy part. You feel me? For me, if you're gonna drop out, keep expanding your knowledge. You feel me? Don't just drop out and like, oh, I'm good. I do what I
It's the
need.
same
No,
also,
bruh.
I mean, after you matriculate, you can't just go sit home and do nothing. You have to find something to do in order, actually, I mean, also, I don't think, uni as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also on the fence with that one,
You
but
feel
like,
me?
yeah, but whoever's doing uni, shout outs to y'all. Um, yeah, nah, couldn't relate.
But I feel like, okay, to be fair, like we said, we're playing devil's advocate. We're here to hear both sides of the story,
Yeah,
right? So, in that case, bro, I feel like uni is very beneficial to you if you are going to study medicine or law. You feel me? You can't be a medical doctor if you have no degree, if you don't know how the
yeah,
human anatomy works. You get me?
yeah.
And you can't be a lawyer if you don't know how to compile an argumentative piece. You need to be able to argument. Yo. You need to be able to argue your point. Argue your point. You feel me? Yeah, long day, but
Yeah, logs,
you
brother.
feel me? Okay, but listen, we have 4 minutes left of this episode, right?
Yeah,
Please tell me, what would you say to the youth? Because I feel like in this topic, obviously today we deviated a lot. Um, as we did say, the purpose of this podcast is to speak truth to the youth. You get me?
yeah.
Speak truth to the youth. Give truth to the youth. So at the end of the day, obviously today's podcast was insightful, but I'm not sure how it can relate to the youth. The school factor, yes, but what is one word you would say to the youth in closing?
One word.
One piece of advice regarding school.
One piece of advice regarding school. Yeah, I don't know, eh?
You don't know.
I don't know. What would you say?
What would I say? I would say, with regards to school, stay in school, stay humble,
Oh, stay humble.
and remember,
That's another topic by itself.
yes, yeah,
You gotta stay humble,
humility.
bro. The arrogant guys will fall off. There's a saying, a lyric that goes by, a snake ain't got no hands. A snake gonna fall off the ladder.
Shout out to Offshore SA, hey man.
So you gotta be humble in any aspect. Especially when you up there with the money. You understand?
Don't
Because
forget where you come from.
don't forget where you come from, and don't be arrogant. Don't be like, oh no, I have more money than you, and everything like that. I wouldn't say a friend, but a peer whose dad um was up there with the money, and unfortunately, because of his arrogancy, um
Lost it all.
he lost it all. He lost all his cars, and now back to square one. So I'm just saying, being humble with everything you do. You know, there's a time and place for everything. You don't have to be included in every single thing. That's why I'm always so quiet, bro. Like sometimes you just have a time and place.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say with that, bro?
Hey
Being
man,
humble.
at the end of the day, this is how we close it.
Yeah.
Do justice,
Love
love mercy.
mercy. Walk humbly with God.
We'll check you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. We still have our side.
Alright.